Hello and welcome to the Successful Garden Design Show. This episode comes to you from the Kirstenbosch Botanic Gardens in Cape Town, South Africa. And we're going to focus on what makes gorgeous planting schemes no matter where you are in the world. If you're frustrated your garden doesn't look as beautiful as it could, even though you've purchased lots of lovely plants, then help is at hand. Plants are not enough. You have to have a good design layout. And when you combine design with the beauty of plants, that's when the magic really happens. It's our mission here at Successful Garden Design to show you how to do it. And it's much easier than you may think. I'm Rachel Matthews and I've been a professional international garden designer for over 25 years and I teach garden design online. So here at Successful Garden Design, I like to teach you principles, and these principles work anywhere in the world, both for design and planting. So in a moment, I'm going to walk you around this spectacular garden, and you'll be able to gain ideas for your garden no matter where you are in the world. And stay tuned to the end, because to celebrate coming here, and I've been wanting to come to this garden since I was 17 years old, I'm going to give you the opportunity to get our courses on both garden design and planting at a discount. So let's tour around this fantastic garden. It was well worth the wait.
Okay, so first off is the group planting, and this is going to be a running theme throughout this particular garden design show episode. So as I say, it doesn't matter where in the world you are, you can plant things in groups like this and you can see how effective it is. And if you're going to use combinations as bright as this, like I don't normally recommend using orange and pink, but when you've got light level intensities like these, you can get away with it. And you can just about see there's one or two agapanthus with the blue flowers behind these gorgeous leucospurnums, which are giving this vivid orange colour. And they are just helping create a little bit of a break between the orange and the pink there. So you need a break colour if you're going to mix colours. So group planting not only brings clarity to a planting scheme, it also brings impact. Think of Riverdance when the first two dancers were on stage alone. It was quite nice and quite interesting. But think of the power that when a lot of people joined them, the impact that had. And that is what the real power of group planting brings you. And here's that same border from a different angle and those gorgeous pink Watsonias. Now, there's a double thing with these. If you look at the shape of them with the spiky foliage, they're very structural and they're going to look good even when they're not flowering. Now, obviously, of course, when they are flowering, they look spectacular. But if you're going to do mass planting schemes like this, you do need to pick things that aren't just a 1 minute wonder with the flowers. They've got something else going for them as well. And here's some more plants with plenty of structure, these gorgeous grasses mixed in with the Leucadendron arboretum with that stunning silver foliage. And you can see things are repeated around the garden. So that's very important, that you're not only doing mass planting, but you're also repeating the key performers in different locations. So they're the main planting tips that I wanted to give you, but the Kirstenbosch Botanical Garden is over 500 hectares, so I want to show you some of the other gorgeous views and scenery that they have there. Now, welcomingly, they did happen to name a rockery after me, which I thought was very considerate, although it does need a bit more work. It wasn't the best part of the garden, unfortunately. But the trees that are there, the coral trees in particular, really caught my eye. I think they're absolutely stunning. And not forgetting the wildlife. And one of my favourite parts was the canopy tree bridge where you could actually walk through the treetops, although it did get rather wobbly when there was a lot of us on it, which I wasn't quite prepared for. And the thing that I most wanted to come and see were proteas, as it was reading that book on proteas when I was 17 years old that spurred my interest to come here. And luckily for me, I found one Protea serenoides that was actually in flower, because they're usually just finishing now. So although it was just a baby one, I felt very privileged to have seen it, and it's the South African national flower. So a very important plant here, but part of the same genus of Proteaceae are the leucospurnums, often known as the pincushion, and these were absolutely stunning to see them in real life. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. And they're so striking on the hillside. They really stand out because of having such large flowers. They really stand out in any planting scheme that they're put in. But also even the birds were blending in well with the colours. I believe this is a Egyptian goose, and they just blended in with all of the beautiful colours. But something that I thought stole the show even more than the proteas were the Watsonias, both the coral coloured ones, but particularly the pink ones. They were so vivid at this time of year, which is late spring, early summer in South Africa. And they're just the way they catch in the breeze and move, and the hillside, they just lit up. So they were sort of probably more outstanding, dare I say it, than the thing I'd gone to visit, which were the proteas. But also the grasses and the whole mix of all the flowers that they'd got here. It was just really stunning, and I highly recommend, if you're ever in Cape Town, to call in and see the Kirstenbosch gardens for yourself, because I don't think I've done it justice with all the photographs and video I took. You need to be there, and with such a stunning backdrop, it's a really beautiful garden.
So I hope you found this garden as inspiring as I have. And to celebrate me finally getting here after so many years, I'm going to offer you a discount on both our garden design and our planting courses.
So just head on over to successfulgardendesign.com/Cape Town to see the discounted courses.
This episode comes to you from the Kirstenbosch. Jesus Christ. Okay, wasn't a snake. It was just a plant. Anyway.